Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Spider-Man Remastered. In this part, basically, we're now going off to the to our next boss fight. So the next boss fight that we've got to deal with is we're going to be taking on Rhino and Scorpion together. So that's pretty much what we're doing at the moment. We're heading over there right now.
Man, the high-minded, generous part of me wants to say never. Being a true friend means being there, even when people lose their way. But with what Otto's done, I just don't know, Pete.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I'd say at this point, Otto's burnt all his bridges.
In there at all.
Yeah.
Something for
Thanks, MJ.
Pete to think about.
Gotta process some stuff, I think.
Call me anytime, Pete. I'm here for you.
So anyway, kind of like that. It's kind of a nice little thing. To, at least you kind of, you know, at least it's kind of brought up the fact that Pete is having issues with what he's supposed to do with everything that kind of Otto's done up to this point. So it's kind of interesting like that.
Pick on someone your own size, Rhino.
There is no one my size, Hulk.
So yeah, time for the boss fight against Rhino and Scorpion. And we're going to be starting off with just Rhino here. Yeah, so dodge him out of the way. So, how he works is basically dodge. And there are things here like this. So, jump out of the way. And then you pull the thing down on him, and then you start beating the shit out of him.
So what's the end for these particular means?
There we go. And then basically you just have to lure him to other you have to lure him basically to other places to kind of hit him with. And then rinse, lather, and repeat. He's actually a pretty easy boss. He's actually a pretty easy boss fight.
Okay, Rhino.
Actually, now that I think about it, he's actually really fucking similar to what's the name? To Bane in Arkham Asylum, where he runs at you, you kind of dodge out the way, and then you just beat the shit out of him. So with Scorpion, he's pretty much the same as the boss, as kind of the fight that we had earlier on. You know, when we were kind of when we were poisoned. Basically, with Scorpion, you just basically wanna.
So you guys in Octavius, huh? You have a name yet? The Scary Six? The Dirty Half Dozen?
Yeah. So you just basically what am I doing? Maybe I should deal with Rhino first. But basically the same thing. Web him up till he's completely and utterly webbed, and then beat the ever-loving crap out of him, and then he'll kind of run away. And just rinse, lather, and repeat. That's pretty much what this whole thing is, really. It's a lot of repetition. Yeah, this one kind of feels like they just wanted to get... It kind of feels like, well, we have to have Rhino and Scorpion be a boss fight so that we can get them out of the story, you know. But feels kind of, it kind of feels just like, well, we've got to have a fight with them, so we'll have a fight with them. You know what I mean? So again, we're waiting.
We could just stop now, you know.
Damn it. Missed. Yeah, run away. Ow. There we go. We've already knocked out Scorpion, so we just need to finish off Rhino. And there we go. The boss fight is now done. Like I say, it's a pretty simple boss fight. And it's pretty easy to they're pretty easy to beat, so no big deal. Now they're gonna fight. So, oh shit. Well done, Spidey.
A little forced together time might help you boys learn to play nice.
And I'm wearing a new spider suit. I can't remember the name of this one. It's kind of one of the more futuristic kind of Spidey suits. It's actually pretty nice. Kind of the dark, kind of navy blue with like the lit up kind of light blue kind of details. It looks kind of nice, to be honest with you. It's one of my favorite. Yeah, I think this is one of my favorite kind of designs. Spider suit designs. Looks really cool.
Hey, I've been through the city, state, and federal databases. If this Devil's Breath lab does exist, it's off the books. The only other place I can think to look is in Norman's personal files.
Well, that sounds like a bad idea, MJ.
Are you thinking his penthouse? That building's full of Sable's men. If they spot me, other residents could get hurt in a firefight.
I know, but I might be able to get in undetected.
Yeah, this sounds like a pretty bad idea, MJ. I'm not gonna lie.
If anything goes wrong, I'll call you for backup.
Okay, it's risky, but we need that location.
So yeah, I kind of like this here. A bit of development there, where Peter is like, okay, fuck it, I'll trust you. So yeah.
I'm a couple blocks away.
So basically now, Spider-Man, Peter is now in position,
Thanks, Pete.
and so now it's time for the final MJ section. And this one is a bit more, this one's a bit more interesting. I actually like this one a lot more than the previous ones, but still it's kind of a slow burner. Basically, we're playing as MJ and we've got to break into, or find our way into Norman's penthouse apartment so that we can try and get some information. And try and get some information on what the fuck's been going on with Devil's Breath and stuff like that. See if we can find out where this lab is, where they're keeping where they're making the cure and stuff.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special.
So this is what we're doing.
The health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security.
So yeah, I kind of like this little section because basically, sorry, the first thing we need to do is basically go up to various groups of
Let me back upstairs.
of angry residents who are kind of being kept down on the ground floor because of Norman and his bullshit. So it's an interesting thing. So I kind of like this first section where we're basically going to each of the sections of residents and basically saying, you know, basically stirring up shit.
They have to let us back upstairs.
So yeah, basically like going to each group, stirring up shit, and then just leaving the security guards to kind of deal with it, so that we can sneak our way up to the next room, so we can sneak our way up to Norman's apartment. It's kind of cool. So yeah.
Get out here right now. Security room's open.
Hi.
The door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm. Sable International has nearly finished their sweep. Off limits, ma'am.
Yeah, so we have to kind of, yeah, we have to go around this way. This took me a little bit because I was like, really? Then how the fuck? What am I doing? Okay, he has no peripheral vision. Well, I guess he has more peripheral vision than most of these useless enemies, but there you go.
Hello.
Heh, taser baby.
Who would love to meet you.
Nice stun gun. So yeah, this is the first section, I think, as MJ, where we can actually fight, where we can actually attack people and knock them out. This becomes more of a a staple in Spider-Man 2, where we, you know, where there's more of this shit kind of sorted out, you know what I mean? You know, where more of this stuff is, it's basically the MJ sections and, you know, the stealth sections are kind of more kind of worked out. It's a bit more fleshed out in Spider-Man 2 than they are here.
Mary Jane Watson, super spy.
I think they got rid of them completely for Miles Morales. But yeah. So yeah, time for Norman to leave.
That did it. Norman's clearing out. And the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs.
Yep. Up we go. So yeah, now we just need to make our way out. Yeah, let's just leave the door open. That's not going to arouse suspicion in the slightest. So here we are. Time to get in that elevator, baby.
Sable. Right on cue.
Shit. Fuck you, Norman. Almost got spotted by Norman there.
Stupid useless button.
Wow, she's so good at her job. So yeah, time for us to head to the top penthouse suite and see what we can find.
Those guards have all cleared. If he's hiding
Yeah,
something up here,
I paused.
I'm gonna
Anyway, so we need to scan the environment, and there are a bunch of, and we need to find out basically where we need to go.
The fabulous Osbourne boys.
Okay. Can't do anything with that yet. Alright. Let's look at this. What do we got?
What is this thing?
Ooh. I wonder what this is to do with. I'm sure we'll find out at a later date.
Whoa.
Nope.
This mask is
Yeah, this is pure. I think this is purely here, like as a nod, I suppose, to a potential Green Goblin kind of.
schematics for a prototype combat mask.
Yeah,
Looks
so
like it can reveal structural
I guess
weaknesses.
talk of this is basically a little bit of a hint of Green Goblin to come down the line, but also a way of you finding out that there's kind of a hollow wall over there.
Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family portrait.
There you go.
Who leaves space unused in a Manhattan?
So yeah, that's interesting. I wonder what it is.
MJ,
We'll soon find out.
Sable's presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now.
Oh yeah, so we need to go to the portrait now. What am I doing? There we go, I'm reading shit.
The Spider-Man problem.
Hmm.
So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is...
I wonder why Norman is obsessed with spiders. Anyway,
Norman bids his son farewell.
oh, what's this?
This must be secret keypad behind the family portrait.
Yeah, so there's a keypad.
Norman must like
So I
Spider-Man.
guess
Need to
a
find
keypad to
keypad.
unlock the door to the whatever is behind this wall. So yeah, that's pretty much what we need to do at this point. We need to look around the room,
System check finishes.
look around the apartment, and try and find the keypad code.
Work order for keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
Yes, which we don't know, so we have to try and find the day that Harry was sent off to Europe. What the hell? I always find that kind of weird. Why the hell did it open by itself? That's just fucking weird.
Back any minute. Need to find that keypad code.
Yeah, so have a look around for other shit.
Norman locked up Harry's room. Wants it untouched for when Harry returns from Europe.
So yeah, his room is locked.
With the key.
So yeah, it's basically like find thing on top of thing on top of thing. So it's kind of like find the key to get into Harry's room, to find his journal so that we can find the date he left for Europe, so that we can find the so that we can then have so that we then have the key code to enter that secret room. Well, shit. So yeah, it's just basically a lot of looking around and trying to see if there's anything to interact with. See if there's any shit you can find. Oh,
What a hero.
phone. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Hey, Dad.
There we go.
On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room?
There you go. And that's how we found out about the journal.
Record some thoughts on the big bon voyage day. Anyway.
yeah, Harry sounds kind of he sounds kind of uncertain. It doesn't sound particularly happy about going away on holiday. So I wonder what's going on there.
I love you.
Wow. Haven't heard Harry's voice in so long.
And of course, Harry becomes a major part of the story in Spider-Man 2.
Looks like that journal is still here. Gotta check his room.
If I'm being honest, Spider-Man 2 is just like
Look at all this. Norman
a
certainly
better
has to
version of
long
this
guess
game,
to the
really.
status.
Which I know maybe it's kind of obvious. Like
Wonder what was
I
there.
suppose it should be,
Harry's room. But it's
but I
locked.
mean it's rare that
Wonder where Norman keeps the key.
there are sometimes sometimes it just goes these kind of games they can just go like they can just go way too fucking big. That was the problem with that I had with Arkham Knight over City and Asylum,
Norman would have a
because
clue.
like City is big
He
is a big
likes
game as well,
Subway
but
Reds and
it's
street
like
pizza. Not
big
some
enough without
weird
being
umbrella
too
choice.
overwhelming. Night is just like ridiculous, absolutely
Norman's
fucking
bathroom is bigger
ridiculous.
than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad.
So I think the room. We need to go out to where the tree is, if I remember correctly. There's like a place outside.
There's one for
MJ?
Schoolboard,
God,
and he's left room for
Yeah.
more.
that's the direction you need to go, love. Fuck. I'm being a dumbass. Yeah, I was being a bit of a fucking knob here. See, it's telling me go this way. Tom, to the one place you haven't fucking been. Thank you. Thank you. And he's got a recording device.
Happy birthday, dear. Sorry I'm a little late. It's been a busy month. I miss you, Em. Especially today.
Yeah, I think these kind of things, this kind of little section here, it puts a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for?
We'll fix him, Em.
It's a bit more kind of. It gives him a bit more humanity than we've seen in the rest of the game.
It won't fail, Harry.
So yeah, this is kind of the cat out of the bag kind of situation, where he didn't go away on a holiday or anything like that, or on a business trip or something like that.
Norman sent Harry away.
He apparently has a disease which took his mother's life, or something similar to it. But we'll find out more about that next part. So join me next time for the next part of Spider-Man Remastered. We're going to be opening up the hidden room and finding out more about what's going on with Harry and where this hidden lab is. And we're going to continue and head on to that hidden lab to try and get the cure. So yeah, see you next time.